We found a ton of child pornography. You also have some legal requirements depending on what it is you're penetration testing. There are mandatory reporting requirements in some industries depending on what you find. Exposed personal data in a healthcare environment, you may be required by law to notify a specific regulatory body for particular things that you might find. I'll give you an example of that. As a penetration tester, I was working with a client doing some testing on some shared servers, file servers, basically people, upload things, whatever. And we came across, I often came across pornography. Pornography is not something you have to report. You should tell the client if I came across pornography, but in general, you don't have to report that to any regulatory agency unless that pornography involves children, which was the case with this particular client. We found a ton of child pornography. Now, I don't wish that upon anyone. It's a terrible thing to find, but I do not report that to, I report it to the client. I can let them know what's going on, but that has to immediately go to a federal agency. That is something that has to be reported up, and it has to be reported now. We have to stop the penetration test immediately. We have to call in law enforcement. They'll do the appropriate notifications. We'll call in local law enforcement. They'll do the appropriate notifications to the appropriate agency after that. But we're hands off at that point. And